Hey guys, Omni here. We are back for the season finale of Hawkeye, and it has been an insane ride with this show so far. I didn't nearly expect to enjoy the show half as much as I have been. Just the action, the pacing, the depth of character that this has kind of peeled back the layers of Clint, as well as getting to know Kate Bishop has been a lot of fun. It's just kind of sad that it's almost already over. The showrunners say they know whether or not this is going to get a season 2 or not, but they have yet to actually reveal whether or not it's a yes or a no. So I'm curious to see if maybe we'll get something similar to Loki, where at the end of this, it's like, oh, they'll be back in season 2 or something like that. We know that Echo Maya is getting her own spinoff, so we know that that story is going to be continuing at least. But I'm definitely sure, regardless of how this ends, we'll be seeing these characters pop up in the films later and all that stuff. But it's whether or not we'll get more of a down on the street kind of a continuation with these characters. Last episode we got a little bit more of a clearer view of what Yelena's been up to and why she's going after Clint. She tracks down Kate and has an interesting back and forth. Like, their chemistry was really, really well done. On the flip side of that, Clint dons the Ronin costume to confront Maya, to reveal to her exactly, well, not exactly, but give her a good idea of what had happened. Letting her know that they are being used right now by the person up top. That somebody on the inside wanted her father dead, and he was given this tip by somebody within their organization to take her father out. And when she starts to piece things together, it seems like it might be Kazi, and she confronts him about it. Like, asks him some questions. You were my father's right hand man. Why weren't you there that night for the meeting when everybody else got killed? And he's like, why are you asking? So yeah, we get some fun little bits with that. Kate and Clint finally reunite in the episode, and Yelena sends her a text because out of the respect for her, that little friendship and that kindling they've got going there for a moment, she lets her know who hired her, because after that conversation with Kate, she decides to kind of second guess things a little bit and look into who hired her and why, and it turned out to be her mother. Her mother had hired her, and she sent her a picture of who she was with, and it was none other than Vincent D'Onofrio's Kingpin from the Daredevil Netflix show. Quite a time to be a fan of this show right now. I can't wait to see. I hope we see him in action. I don't know if I'm kind of concerned. Not really concerned, but I just want to see him again so badly. But part of me feels like he's just going to be like this like tease for later, this promise for later. I don't know if we're gonna actually get to sit down and like hear him talk and see him in the flesh. I know we saw his cane in the teaser, but I don't know. I'm just kind of like worried he's just gonna be like this like we're just gonna gloss over and maybe revisit him later rather than in the show, because I don't know. I hope we do. I hope we get to hear him kind of like take over everything. But then again, they did like change the ending sequence to have him overshadow everything. So I'd have to imagine we're probably going to get a little bit of what's been going on with him and what his deal is in this universe. Is maybe we'll find out maybe a little bit of how if Daredevil seasons 1, 2, 3 are canon or not. Maybe, I don't know. We'll see, depending on like what we get from him in this. I'm just really excited. That reveal, while all the clues were pointing in that direction, I still never wanted to get my hopes up. So I was still kind of like, okay, well, maybe it'll end up being something else. And like, I just kept like, pushing that urge down, man. And there it was. But guys, I'm sorry, I'm rambling. I'm just excited. I want to see Vincent D'Onofrio. So we're just going to go ahead and dive into this, man. It's the season finale of Hawkeye. And remember, if you want to see the full-length reaction to this, because this is the longest episode, 62 minutes. I know a bulk of that is going to be credits, but it's the longest episode of the season. If you want to see the full-length reaction to this, it's going to be on Patreon, or if you become a member here on the channel, gets you access as well. You just sync up your own footage with the time code. You can see my reaction to the entire thing. So guys, let's just go ahead and jump into this, man. I just don't want to wait any longer. Here we go. Oh! Are we just starting? Holy shit. Oh, I'm not ready for this.
Miss Bishop.
Oh.
What can I help you with, Eleanor?
We've had a good relationship, haven't we, Wilson?
Yes.
I handled Armand like you asked. My fiance is taking the fall for Sloan. But my daughter is home now. And that's where I draw the line.
There are no lines in this business.
And that is why I have to leave this business.
Eleanor, don't be rash.
I have been keeping an insurance policy.
Eleanor.
Copies of everything in a safe place.
Oh, you don't threaten Kingpin. Oh, she's threatening to blackmail him. Oh.
That video, Kate, it's not good. Kingpin will not take this lightly. He's going to react. And he's going to do it in a big way.
Just keep her away from car doors, man. That's all I'm going to say.
You should be with your family. You can still make it in time for Christmas.
Kate, you're my partner.
Oh.
Your mess is my mess. I'm not going anywhere until this is finished.
Here she is.
Oh wow, that Hawaiian flower shirt, man.
I've come to my senses. I need to focus on the job, stop chasing ghosts. If it's okay with you, I'd like a couple of days off to clear my head.
An Avenger has taken an outsized interest in our operations, and the Bishop woman. She thinks that she can quit her job as if she works for Goldman Sachs. And Maya. The people need to be reminded that the city belongs to me.
Damn, man, dude, his presence is just so strong.
But then I saw you fighting aliens with a stick and a string. I saw you jump from that building even though you can't fly. And I thought, if he could do that, then I didn't have to be scared. You showed me that being a hero isn't just for people who can fly or shoot lasers out of their hands. It is for anyone who is brave enough to do what's right no matter the cost. I'm ready.
That was a good little back and forth, man. Hey. Oh, they've infiltrated with the LARPers. Jack's out.
Jail already.
I really am very curious what Maya's up to right now with her PTO. Oh, hello.
No, thank you.
Okay, though.
Because she's gonna widow gear. How did she? Okay, so she just kind of like took over whatever debts the father had, and then just kind of like got a little too into their organization.
What are you doing? I'm saving your life.
And profited out of it.
What are you talking about?
Sorry to interrupt, darling, but I really need to have a word with you.
So, 100% correct about Jack the whole time. Hell yeah.
Surprise, surprise.
Get down.
Oh,
Get these people out of here.
I mean, doing this is gonna like cause a bit of an issue with getting Eleanor.
Just stay put and stay out of this.
You know, I feel like I'm missing something here.
Okay, Jack. This is it. It's your time.
I'm not here to ruin anything. I'm just going to kill Barton, have some appetizers. No, no, Kate, stay. No.
Oh.
What was that?
I don't know.
Oh no! Come on, that is so annoying.
Oh, the framing of this set for that camera. Ooh. Nice. She's chasing her with a mouse.
Ow! That was a good one. That was good form. But you did a really cool body throw.
Yeah, they stop making me like you.
I'm sorry, I can't help it. Bye.
Ooh. Someone really needs to, like, have a talk with this girl. Ooh, superhero landing.
I want to thank you, for your advice, what you said, how I should speak to my girlfriend.
Did it work?
It worked.
Aww.
So what's with the gun?
I'm sorry, bro. Got you now, bro.
Hell yeah.
Are you okay?
Never been better.
I mean, is he gonna be okay since he's like bodying all these people right now? Ooh. Whew. Oh. Oh. Okay, that was weird.
Clear the civilians for me.
What about that guy? He doesn't seem to.
He's on our side, but we should probably get him out of here too.
We're trained professionals, but that's not enough right now.
Let's go.
Are they gonna LARP up? Are they gonna gear up? Are they gonna suit up? That would be great. Yes.
We're all gonna die.
You guys ready?
Let's do it.
Let's do this. This way, people. Come on, this way, this way. Come on.
They're just doing exactly what they were doing before.
Kate, please don't do anything.
I'll say it then.
Repeat after me. I'm not gonna do anything incredibly stupid.
Timber.
Oh, it's an acid arrow. Yeah. Oof. That could have hurt. That fucking star landed on him. You can see his new suit underneath. That's a lot of bros. Dude.
Hold him off for a bit.
Oh my god, you wore it!
Yeah.
Oh my god, it looks so good, I told you.
All right, Kate. Let's give him hell.
Oh God. Oh, well, that guy lost his leg. That guy lost his everything. What was that one? Cheeto dust? Ooh, that like spring kickoff her bow was nice. There's so many of these dudes. Oh, dude, the back-to-back. Oh.
What happens to them now?
I don't know. I'll have to ask Scott about that one.
Oh no, oh no, oh no, that's why there was an owl.
Well, there's that.
Oh, he did the thing. Oh, come on now.
Shot! Yeah, no shit!
Yeah, there she is. Oh, and Maya's coming after Kazi.
I need to know what happened.
If I told you what really happened, you'd never believe me.
We have to find Kate. I think she's...
Car door. Well, he ripped it off.
Let's talk.
Get away from my mom.
What are you gonna do with that?
What the fuck? God damn. Oh. Oh. Dude, I didn't think we would just be fucking fighting Kingpin in this one, let alone Kate 1v1ing him. Oh. Boom.
You're really starting to annoy me.
Oh, call back. Oh no. That is definitely a way to piss off Kingpin.
You're under arrest for the murder of Armand Duquesne III.
Turn around, please.
Is this what heroes do?
Yeah.
Arrest their mothers on Christmas?
Oh, shut the fuck up. Oh.
How do you know that?
She talked about you all the time, Elena.
She did?
She was flying that plane. I asked her if she was scared. All she could think about is that you were safe.
You got so much time with her. It shouldn't have gone this way. If I was there, I could have stopped it. I could have changed it.
Nothing was gonna stop her, Elena. We're gonna have to find a way to live with that.
I loved her so much.
Me too.
Are we gonna find out anything about that watch, by the way? I just remembered that. Oh, it's Maya.
Sometimes family doesn't see eye to eye.
No! There's no way. No way. No way. No.
Brought home a couple strays.
Hi.
This is Kate.
Welcome, Kate. So good to have you.
You're never gonna guess what was found in a black market auction in New York City.
Yep.
I want to take better care of your stuff.
Oh, you're hardly one to talk.
Nope, there we go. It's hers.
What do you think of Lady Hawk?
Coming up with her name.
That's terrible.
Lady Arrow?
None of those. You know what? Actually, I have an idea.
Just Hawkeye. I can finally fucking retire. Damn, man. It looks like we got something at the end. And his shadow's gone. Damn it, man. He better not be dead. Happy holidays from Marvel Studios. Is it just the Rogers performance? Damn, man. I really like that song, but man, I was like, I wonder if we were gonna get something else or not. looking at the rest of this, it looks like that's it. No will return. Hold on, let me get to the end. No, it kicks us out right before. Usually that's I don't know. We'll see. We'll see, I guess. So, guys, they brought Kingpin in to kill him? Question mark. Like I said, I don't unless you shoot him in the head, I don't think you're taking him out that easy. I mean, it was not like it was easy either. I mean, he took a car, he took multiple explosions, electrocutions, shrapnel, a straight up arrow in his sternum. Oh my gosh. And then, stumbled away from it all, man. I'm gonna be so sad because I was so excited. I mean, there's definitely other things to be excited about. There's definitely other pathways for that to go, but I don't just to bring Kingpin back and just kill him is just. I thought we'd deal with him in her story. Like we just get like a little bit of a tussle with him. He'd get off like he normally does, and that would leave him in this situation with him and Maya to be resolved together during her show. I don't know. Well, I guess we'll just have to wait and find out. I would be frantically disappointed if we brought him back and just to kill him off just as quickly. But it is what it is, man. It was still really excited to see him crawl back into that skin, man. He just never missed a beat with the way his cadence, the way he brought himself, the way he carried himself. It was just so good. Vincent D is just phenomenal as this character, man. That's one of the reasons why I just don't want him to be dead. Considering what we know is around the corner, it would be a miss. I feel like it would be a missed opportunity for to not have him in the future of the MCU. So I don't think they will actually have killed him. Maybe she fired a warning shot. Maybe she took the high road. I mean, she killed Kazi, so I don't know. Maybe I do think she would probably definitely try to shoot him and maybe leave him for dead. But Kingpin's so hard to kill, man. So I just hope he survives, because that's a villain I feel like the MCU could definitely use going forward. So yeah, I'm freaking excited for Echo, considering this character development we've got with her and some of the other things that we've kind of heard about the show. I'm really excited to see what they do with it. Yelena coming in here and having her moment with Clint and learning the truth. I'm glad that, like, while she had him at gunpoint, she at least was like, I need to know your version of these events. Like, Kate at least got her to question things enough to, like, I think to be willing to question Clint, though it was something tough for her to hear. It was some really great stuff. Great performances from Florence in this, as always, to be expected. I think everybody really knocked it out of the park in this episode. Kazi, Maya, Alaqua Cox did a fantastic job in this, from her, like, taking her time off to go set up for this, coming in hair down and ready to throw down with Kazi and the Trusta Bros once she figured out what exactly had happened with her father, that they were the ones that wanted him out. And then just Kate and Clint's bond finally coming to a head with this, them teaming up, suiting up together, him putting his faith and trust in her, them constructing arrows together, him literally handing the torch over, and her saving the day, at least in this situation, locking up her mom. Jack was just a scapegoat this entire time, a red herring, but he got to show off his sword skills, saving the day as well, joining the team with the LARPers who helped in this, and everything came together in this last episode, and it was a lot of fun, man. I was like, are we going to forget about the watch? And they even remember that, brought that back, though we didn't get any clear-cut answers. The emblem, the shield logo, and all that on there on the watch. We was like, you got to keep better care of your things or whatever he said to her. So clearly it's her watch from her days back when she was an agent. Still doesn't necessarily confirm whether or not she was Mockingbird, as some people seem to believe, but it does confirm that she was a former S.H.I.E.L.D. agent. That's how she knew, how it was tied to her life. She's definitely in hiding because they're off the grid, off the books, all that stuff, just kept out of the life for safety reasons because of their kids and their family and stuff like that, out of the game as they want to be. So, like, I wonder if we'll get some more nuggets of that maybe down the road. So we didn't get a confirmation for season 2. So I'm wondering if we'll get that here shortly or not, because they did say they know whether or not it's coming. I just would like the hard answer, because it's not there's nothing at the end of all of this, because the credits immediately transition into the other languages. No message. Damn, man, this was a nuts episode. A lot of action in this episode. Then we got the bulk of this, because it actually ends up with a runtime about matching the other episodes when you remove that long ass Rogers the Musical number, which is a great song. I personally would have liked to have had that better positioned, or like this post credits thing to be better utilized to set up more things, to set up what is to come. Maybe like show Kingpin surviving the bullet. Maybe there's just too many things. If they answered anything, I just don't know. I don't know. I would like to have seen, like, maybe Yelena go back and tell Val she's out or something like that, or have Kingpin like on a gurney being treated for his gunshot, or I don't know. There's a lot of things I would have liked to have seen other than that musical thing. That's cute, that's fun, but I feel like that's like a special feature. I get why they left it at the end, but like I think like with the way we've been trained at this point, we expect a little something. But then again, should we be that entitled at this point? Yeah. Don't change shit up like that. Fuck you. Not really. I'm just in a mood at the moment after all of that. I'm so upset. I'm so happy we got to see Vincent D'Onofrio. I'm so upset if he ends up this being it. But I think this was probably one of their stronger shows. Like if we're talking like overall writing, presentation, pathos, like performances, and just being like consistent, contained. Like it didn't feel like there was anything really as missing. It didn't feel as choppy as some of the other shows that were actively being rewritten. Obviously, as their release orders were being changed, you know, like Loki and definitely Falcon and the Winter Soldier, which had a lot of its plot threads removed. So, same with even WandaVision. There were some dead ends that went there, but I still think WandaVision is probably my favorite. I think this like, I don't know, man. This and Loki are like right there for my number 2. Man, it's so good. But I do think as far as like on a technical level, like a filmmaking level and storytelling level, this is probably the smoothest sailing one of them. I don't know. I'll just have to let it feel and sit for a little while, but I really enjoyed it. It definitely made me love Clint way more than I ever did. I said that before. I'll say it again. And I love the fact that he's kind of adopted Kate into his family, since her mom went to jail for all of this shit that she did. You know, it is what it is, man. She tried to plead her case to Kate, but it's like, I mean, you still did all this shit. I mean, you can't just expect it to just be brushed under the rug at this point. But yeah, it was nice seeing Kate being welcomed into the family, just how warm that whole thing was, and Clint being able to make it home for Christmas, like he had promised, was a nice little icing on the cake, cherry on top, if you will. But I'm excited. I like that little conversation too. I think it sets up a further bond with Yelena and Kate when he's talking about, you know, his relationship with Natasha, how he's like, one day she's going to find somebody that just makes her feel better than she ever possibly could. Somebody that makes that they're better for having known, and I think that's going to be Yelena for Kate. So I'm excited to see that relationship blossom further in the future, because I really like their back and forth, from their banter to their combat to the banter during their combat. It's just adorable, man. I really love it. But yeah, Clint's alive. I know some people expected him to probably not make it out of this. I think it was a fair thing to have a fair card to have in the deck at the end of the day, but I definitely foresaw him making it out of this personally. So I really like this, man. I really dug it. I don't know what else to say. I just hope Vincent D'Onofrio's not dead. With everything that's been revealed here recently, I don't want Vincent D'Onofrio to be dead. I want him to be in the Echo show. I want him to carry on. I want to see him face off against Spider-Man. I want him to, if he's here, Daredevil's got to be out there too then, right? Like, I want to see him carry on. And I hope he survives it, man. I really do. Marvel does what Marvel does sometimes, and sometimes they're like, hey, here's your toy. Here's your Ralph Boner. Don't do that to me, man. Don't do it to me. Anyway, I'm sorry, guys. I'm really worked up about that last moment with Kingpin and Maya. But I really dug this episode. It was just nonstop moving from the get-go, and I really liked that about it. I think the season was really tight. I think it worked really well. And Clint's in my top 10 Avengers now, man. He is. But guys, I'm going to have to pass it off to you. Sound off the comments. Let me know your thoughts down below. We'll carry on the conversation after the video. Feel free to join our Discord and join the conversation there. If you want to see the full-length reaction to this, it's on Patreon, or if you become a member here on the channel, gets you access as well. And speaking of, before you go, I want to shout out our channel legends: Mandy Sherritt, Ryan Karen, Jason Coleman, Philly Vane, Yuri Korskov, Margaret Grace, Mary Bradley, Jeffrey Hale, and various abominations. Thank you guys so much for tuning in and supporting the channel as always. But that's been Hawkeye, and I'll see you guys hopefully next week with Book of Boba Fett and Cobra Kai. That's it for now, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care, everybody.